Today, we're talking about something that hits real close to the heart for many of us, the hidden cost of sitting on what God gave you. Because the truth is, when we delay obedience, when we talk ourselves out of movement, when we let fear and distraction win, we lose more than time. Welcome back. My name is Teresa V. Smithen-Quintana, and this is the place where Christian women are empowered, equipped, and encouraged to boldly step into the vision that God has placed in their hearts. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. I am truly honored that you are joining us. I really am. Now, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss anything that can help you along your journey. And for those of you who are returning, thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this growing sisterhood. For daily challenges, Bible studies, devotionals, and even a deeper community support, please join me in my Purpose and Calling app that is available now in the Apple and Google Play Store. Now, let's unpack what it's really costing you to sit on what God has placed inside of you. There are several points that I want to make today. And we are going to start off with point number one, the parable of the talents. It isn't just a Bible story. So let's go there. In Matthew chapter 25, it's about the parable of the talents, and I want you to take some time and read that particular story. There are three servants who were given resources. Two of them multiplied what they were given, but the third, well, he buried it out of fear. He said to himself, to the master, he said, I was afraid, so I hid it. Does that sound familiar? How many of us have done the same? God gave us a vision, a business idea, a message, a gift to teach, to lead, or even to create. But instead of moving, we buried it. How? Under busyness, under I'm not ready, under it's not the right time. And what happened in the parable? The master didn't say, oh, honey, I understand. No, he didn't. He called that servant wicked and lazy. Harsh, isn't it? But it's necessary. Because here's what it shows us. Listen, God expects movement, not perfection, not ease, not faithful action. That leads me to point number two, what it's actually costing you. Listen, it's costing you peace. Peace, peace, peace. If you've ever felt unsettled, even when life seems fine on the outside, you could be doing the dishes, you could be running errands, smiling in pictures, but deep down, something's nagging at your spirit, right? Listen, that is not anxiety. That's unreleased obedience. It's your spirit knowing that you're holding something sacred back. Because when you sit on what God gave you, peace becomes restless. Why? Because peace is tied to alignment, and obedience produces peace, even when the path isn't perfect. Delayed obedience disturbs your internal rhythm. Here's what else is costing you: your confidence. Every time you don't act on what God told you to do, something slowly erodes inside of you. You start doubting your voice. You second guess your ideas. You start comparing yourself to women who are doing the very thing that God told you to do years ago. Ask me, how do I know? Because I've been there. It's not that you lack the ability, it's that you've trained yourself to hesitate. And so every day you delay, you reinforce the belief that maybe I'm not the one. But you are the one. You just need to start retraining your confidence by choosing action over excuses. Start retraining your mind and how you see yourself and what God has placed in you. Listen, it's costing you time and opportunity. Let's talk real numbers for a second. How many months or years have gone by since God first gave you that idea, that dream, the instructions? Look at the calendar, then look at the fruit. How many divine connections or open doors or income generating ideas have been missed? Not because God didn't move, but my friend, because you didn't. And hear me on this. God is merciful. He will redeem the time, but some doors are seasonal. Some windows don't stay open forever. And some assignments, well, they are time sensitive because they are tied to what others are walking through right now. It's costing you other people's breakthrough. And this one stings. It stings for me, and I'm sure it stings for you because it's not just about what you're missing. It's about what the people connected to you are missing. Your story, your gifting, could it be the answer to someone else's prayer? Your course, your blog, your testimony, your song, your obedience, it can shift an entire household. You were never just carrying a vision. You are carrying someone's deliverance. And when you stay still, someone else stays stuck. Not because you're the hero, but because you're the messenger. You're the vessel. Listen, God sends people to move his purpose forward. And if you've been called, you've been chosen to carry something heavy. Why? Because it's holy. So let me ask you, what are you sitting on? What are you running from? What has it cost you emotionally, spiritually, financially, or even relationally? What if you picked it back up today? Huh? What if you picked it back up? Not perfectly, not with a 10-year plan, not with applause and approval from others, not with negotiations or even having a backup plan, but just with a yes. Just with a yes, God. So here's my final thought on this point. The cost isn't always immediate, but it's always accumulating. Every "I'll do it later" adds to the debt of disobedience. And my friend, you don't have to pay that anymore. Today can be the moment that you get up, that you dust off the vision, and that you say, "No more delay. I'm ready now." Are you willing? Are you willing to move? Are you willing to be obedient to God? Listen, if this video has touched you in any way, I want you to I want you to put in the bottom, in the comments, "I'm done sitting." Okay? And I want you once again to join me in the Purpose and Calling app, where you can be encouraged and where you can read devotionals and be a part of a community of other women such as yourself. I truly enjoyed bringing you this message as it spoke to me. I hope that it has spoken to you. And in the meantime, I will catch you in the next video. And I want you to know to trust God and trust the process. Be blessed.